Hello, this is Tomonori, your instructor for Japanese 103. Today, we'll talk about conjunction ya. Conjunction ya is translated into English as and. And as you may remember, in Japanese, and works only with a specific part of speech, which is noun, right? So we learned another conjunction to. So you say pen to note or 学生と先生. So if you want to combine two nouns together, we use conjunction to. So ya works exactly the same way as to works. So ya is a conjunction, works with only nouns. When you translate to and ya, both of them are translated as and in English. Again, there are some features that English grammar doesn't show, while Japanese shows as a grammatical feature, and which is something called exhaustive listing. And example listing. Okay. So in Japanese, the distinction between exhaustive listing and example listings appears as a different grammatical feature, which English doesn't. So exhaustive listing is when you present everything you have in your mind, right? So let's say you do you have two or three things in your mind, and then you have to say two or three things if you are using exhaustive listing. Example listing, on the other hand, it just gives an example. So you may have 5 or 6 different things. If you use exhaustive listing, you have to list all of them, but if you use example listing, you just can present 1 or 2, and it just indicates that these are just examples. So you may have more in your mind, but you're just presenting examples. Okay. In Japanese, exhaustive listening is to, and example listing is ya. So the difference between to and ya are exactly the same as the difference I just mentioned. So let's see examples. コーヒーやお茶を飲みます。コーヒーやお茶を飲みます。So ya is used, and if you translate, I drink coffee and tea. Okay. You could have said that コーヒーとお茶を飲みます。コーヒーとお茶を飲みます。It doesn't make any change in the English translation, so English translation remains that I drink coffee and tea. But if you use ya, that strongly implies that these are not two things. You have more things you drink. Right? So you may drink maybe beer or you may drink milk, but you have more than coffee and tea. On the other hand, if you use to, that's the example of exhaustive listing. So it means you drink only coffee and tea. So let's say in the morning, I drink coffee and tea. You probably don't drink other than those two. Okay. 寿司やピザを食べます。寿司やピザを食べます。I eat sushi and pizza. Again, since you are using ya, you may eat more other than sushi and pizza. Okay, so let's see some examples. So let's do it. 本と鉛筆。本と鉛筆。Book and pencil. 車と自転車。車と自転車。Car and bicycle. 服と靴。服と靴。 clothing and shoes. 先生と生徒。先生と生徒。teacher and students. 花と木。花と木。flowers and trees. パソコンとスマホ。let's use や。パソコンやスマホ。パソコンやスマホ。a computer and a smartphone. テレビとラジオ。テレビとラジオ。TV and radio. 魚と肉。魚と肉。fish and meat. 野菜と果物。野菜や果物。野菜や果物。vegetables and fruits. 公園と動物園。公園や動物園。playground and the zoo. 病院と薬局。病院と薬局。hospital and pharmacy. スーパーとデパート。スーパーとデパート。supermarket and department store. 駅と電車。駅と電車。the train station and the train. バスとタクシー。バスとタクシー。the bus and the taxi. 犬と猫。犬と猫。a dog and cat. 鳥と魚。鳥と魚。a bird and fish. 雲と雨。雲と雨。cloud and rain. 山と川。山と川。mountain and river. 海と湖。海と湖。the ocean and lake. 空と星。空と星。the sky and stars. 太陽と月。太陽と月。the sun and the moon. 春と夏。春と夏。the spring and summer. 秋と冬。秋と冬。the autumn and the winter. 朝と昼。朝と昼。morning and lunchtime. 夜と明け方。夜と明け方。the night and dawn. 最初と最後。最初と最後。the beginning and the end. 上と下。上と下。up and down. 右と左。右と左。right and left. 前と後ろ。前と後ろ。front and back. and 中と外。中と外。中と外。inside and outside. And these are some examples for English translation. And these are some situations you may use. Yeah. Okay. So if you have questions, reach out to me. Thank you.